All right, number 37 says in the figure, H is the midpoint of EK, segment EK and segment FJ. What can you conclude about the triangle EHF and triangle KHJ? All right, well, if H is the midpoint, that tells me that EH and HK are congruent. And I also know that JH and FH are congruent. Looking at this, I have vertical angles here, so I know this angle EHF and angle KHJ are congruent. So that tells me that my triangles are congruent by the side angle side theorem, which is answer choice B. All right, looking at question number 38. Get it up on the screen. It says, what additional information is needed to prove that the triangle MNP is congruent to the triangle PQM by angle side? All right, so I do have, according to the diagram, a pair of parallel sides. QP is parallel to MN. So that tells me that I have this angle here is congruent to this angle here by alternate interior angles. Then I also know that I have this reflexive side, so this segment MP is congruent to segment MP. Okay, so notice that the order, I want angle, side. I have my angle on my side, so the other thing would be telling me that angle Q would be congruent to angle P, because that's how I would get my angle, side. That would be one thing, which does happen to be one of my answer choices. So we are good to go there on that one. Now for problem number 39, given triangle ABC is congruent to triangle XYZ, and the measure of angle C is this. Measure of angle Z is that. What's the value of X? Well, because of the order, I know C is congruent to Z. So to solve this, I do 4x plus 5 is equal to 6x minus 3. Subtracting my 4x gives me 2x. If I add 3 to both sides, that tells me that 8 is equal to 2x. Divide, that gives me x is equal to 4. It was asking me actually for the value of x, so that is where I stop. At number 40, it says the rectangle with a length of 5a and a width of, this should actually be b, which cannot be a possible point. All right, because this right here is my origin at 0, 0, I know that I have to go right a distance of a. So since this entire length of my rectangle is 5a, I know this has to have a length of 4, because the 4a plus the a would give me the entire length of 5a. But because I'm on the left side of the x-axis, I know that this is going to be negative 4a 0. Right? Then I have going towards the right, I'm going a distance of a, so this is going to be a0. Okay, my height is b, so if I'm going up b units, and I want over here, this is going to be negative 4a positive b, and I want to see which of these is not true. So let's see. I know this one is true. Looks like I don't have a negative b. I don't have negative a negative b. Nor do I have this one. The only one that is true is the negative 4b.